Oh, hey there, fellow lawn viewers. My name is Mark Ruskamp, and I am the producer of the cutting-edge local access television program, Feet on the Street, starring Ray Baker. Now, normally Ray and we work pretty diligently to keep this show non-political. However, there is an upcoming measure on the ballot that is just too important to ignore. That's right, Measure 171.3-A, the Ruskamp Sterilization Act. And I'm sure you've heard the hype, as there are dozens of pro-Ruskamp opponents to this measure. But take it from someone who's been a Ruskamp for well over 30 years. Measure 171.3-A must pass. Reliance on education and voluntary anti-Ruskamp breeding procedures is simply not enough. The invasive Ruskamp species was introduced to North America in the early 1930s, when European cargo ships would throw their empty beer kegs overboard into Lake Michigan. The Ruskamp adapted quickly to the North American environment and set up a stronghold in the region's Midwest, virtually eliminating all native species. Measure 171.3-A is the only clear way to keep a Ruskamp infestation from taking hold in Cowlitz County. An alkaline additive will be added to the county's 3 cheapest beers. When ingested in bulk by the Ruskamp, this will trigger a mental reaction where the ego and the self finally shake hands and agree to disagree that rapture is inevitable. This angers and confuses the Ruskamp, rendering it unable to breed. Cowlitz County is not the first to consider such legislation. Countries around the world have had anti-Ruskamp breeding mandates in place for decades with great success. The facts speak for themselves, and I'm also telling you, the Ruskamp Sterilization Act must pass. Failure to take action now is going to doom Cowlitz County to the same fates of Nebraska, Missouri, and Oregon.